when is it justified to put someone on this psychiatric medication? How the hell? When do you justify that? That, okay, this person is so much, insane that they are, they're really a danger to society. They need to be put on medication. There's my chocolate, my medication. Yeah, I'm not on any medication. I practice meditation, I practice Tai Chi, I practice Qigong, I keep my awareness, I just try to stay aware of things that's happening around me, and if I feel there is danger somewhere, then I'm going to make sure that I'm not in a place where that danger is. That's the first way of self-defense, is being aware of danger so that you can avoid the danger. So, yeah. So how, when is it justified to put a human being on this psychiatric medication? I mean, and who's deciding that? And what is the the better question, because now people can get triggered. The question that I'm looking for here is like, at what point do you put, at what point should you put a human being on psychiatric medication? That's the real question. Like if someone is just like myself and being a conspiracy theorist, or just presenting this view and presenting that view, and they're not necessarily they're not advocating any violence. They're not trying to overthrow the government. They're not trying to start some sort of religious cult. Nothing like that. They're just presenting their point of view. Does that mean that they should be put on psychiatric medication? Like, is that the point where it's like, whoa, holy shit, we've got a very serious thing that could spiral out of control. We need to control this, and we need to make sure this person doesn't go insane. Is that a marker of insanity? Like, if a person is just presenting their point of view, and they're also referencing what they're referring to, what they're saying is basically backed up, can be sufficiently backed up with other people claiming the same thing, who have the credentials or who have the videos to prove that they were at certain events. And like, if you have all this, and then you have a couple guys like myself who are just explaining our point of view, that okay, if this is true, would that not give us, would being aware of that and kind of implementing some kind of being aware of this and trying to implement some kind of plan of action as regards to it, wouldn't that give us more options? Like, we have a problem. We have problems at the moment in the world, and if we limit our options, then we limit our chances of overcoming those problems. So it's just mathematics. It's just statistics. When you limit your the amount of options that you have in front of you, then you limit your chance of success, or you limit your chance of survival. You increase your chance of, of not making it. So that's why being aware of things, is a good thing. It's like, Elon Musk, for example. He never talks about anti-gravity or teleportation or no. Okay, he may have mentioned some of those things. So specifically, what I'm saying, okay, Elon Musk, he could have more properly represented the electromagnetic field engineering that goes into building a, what we would call a UFO or a UAP, or a lot of them are kind of shaped like big flying discs, and they have certain kind of engineering which involves electromagnetic fields. It involves big electric components, big capacitors, coils of wire, and certain materials with certain electrical properties. So certain materials with certain electrical properties, and then certain electric components. Fuselage, which means just the outside of the ship, and outside of a ship is called a fuselage. So a fuselage in a certain geometry, in a certain shape, that has certain kind of electrical properties, and then you have certain electrical components inside it, like capacitors that can be charged, to millions and millions and millions of volts, and they can hold that charge. And it's very simple, just like not really using that much energy. It's just like when you have blown up a balloon, the balloon will stay blown up, and if it has a charge on it, it will stay stuck to the wall. It's not going to fall down. Because the charge is not being dissipated. And it's the same with these electromagnetic vehicles. As soon as they're charged up, they can sit there and hover, almost indefinitely until the charge depletes itself, which will take a very, very long time. Just like when you have a charged balloon that's stuck to the wall, it will take a very, very long time for it to deplete its charge. Maybe it will stay there for a few days or weeks even. So that's the thing, when do you... So because I'm aware of this, should I be put on psychiatric medication? Is it when people talk about these kind of things that are true, and they're just expressing a very minority awareness of something, that they are expressing the point of view of a minority? We are, expressing the point of view of a certain minority of people who are aware of something that everyone else doesn't really feel like they have time for, or that it's not good for their business to go into this. It will harm their reputation. Blah blah blah. A lot of anxious, concerned thinking about why they shouldn't, express some kind of awareness, or maybe go about some plan of action about getting this technology disseminated into our level of the economy. So yeah, we're a small minority of people, but I think slowly there's going to be more of us, because people are going to realize that if we have more options, then we have a better chance of survival. And yeah, I guess this requires some very strategic kind of thinking, but it's not like it is not necessary to strategize against someone to achieve an objective that they don't even care about. You see? So we have a certain objective, but the people who are kind of oppressing us at the moment and preventing us from achieving that objective we have no interest in retaliation against them at all, none, because we are only concerned about a certain objective that is outside of this system. You know, we would like to build a spaceship. We would like to build our own fleet of spaceships. We would like to, or maybe do some kind of rain check with some other extraterrestrials that would be around, and then we could get a spaceship, and then but we're not interested in kind of retaliating against anyone on this planet who's been, no, we just want to be a part of we want to only go, we want to raise our frequency to get up to the interplanetary economy, is what we want to do, We're not interested in so petty little, very, 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 scummy, petty, corrupt stuff going on. We don't care about that, man. We want to get out there. We want to see what's out there in the off-planet economy, and and exploring out there. So we have no interest in retaliation. Yeah.